So as of right now, I just got off of work and I'm pumping blood to my right foot. I'm sorry, my left foot, the camera, Lord. And so I learned something, well, not learned something, but today I was supposed to do this probably like a week ago, but I realized the difficulties of it. I have to print out the paperwork that I need. So it's gonna be, I keep saying this, it's gonna be about the V2K technology and how it works, the ventriloquism that comes with it, and how they never use their real voice. They use your coworker's voice, they use your family's voice. Um, there's even reports of someone's dead parent talking to them. Um, so as of right now, what I'm dealing with is I have to keep blood pumping to the right side of my body because this is what they're doing to this one finger. They are pumping blood into one finger, and what they're trying to do is ruin my work performance because I'm doing a good job. As of right now, I'm wearing a Faraday beanie, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to block EMF radiation or EMF frequencies. And so far, what it's been doing is, while I wear it, it's like I can't get harmed that much in my head. They're already inside the body, so they could play with veins and they could play with blood vessels and they can play with all of that, but you're not getting hit as hard with the frequencies. It's like it has silver in it or metals, so it blocks a lot of the frequencies. Um, like I said, I just got off work, so like I'm tired. I'm probably gonna take a nap before I make the videos, but I want to upload this one and just like a quick health update. Um, cause I've been following, I've been reporting on the damage to my finger. Like, it's a little bright outside, but you could tell it's swollen, it's bruised. The cuticle looks it's turning like a greenish white color from the fluid being built up, and I want to see what happens. Something that just keeps crossing my mind is to stick a needle in it and let it bleed out, because they're pumping so much blood into it, and I know it's gonna bleed out a lot. When you touch it, it feels like it has its own heartbeat. And the reason that they're doing this is because the toothache that they were giving me, I learned how to redirect it to my nose. Um, they were trying to give me eczema on my eyes, and what I did is I learned how to. I've never had eczema a day in my life. I've never had anything going on with my skin. My neck is still itchy as if it's not getting enough blood, um, or fluid. Um, so right now, since I've been wearing the beanie, they've been attacking other parts of my body. So as of right now, it's my finger, and I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get worse. As per usual, um, gang stalking by coworkers, gang stalking by customers, random men. You're sitting there, you're minding your business, and they just randomly walk up to you and talk to you as if I'm just gonna say, "Hey, do you want me to suck your dick?" And it's not gonna happen. Or, "Hey, do you want to be a friend?" No, it's not gonna happen. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be around anybody. I just want to do my job, get paid, and go back to this house until I get my own home. So it is rape. It is sexual harassment, it is sex and human trafficking. Um, and this has been going on for longer than I realized. I say this in every video. I didn't realize until March 1st, 2023. And but it's been going on my whole life. Of the random man just walking up and, you know, talking, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. One night stand. I'm young. That's what people do. They meet people, they talk, hang out, have sex. Sometimes you keep communications. Sometimes you just ghost, or they ghost, or you're just not interested. I've never been, I fell in love once. It ruined my life, so I never thought of really about falling in love again. Um, but this has been going on for a very long time. I explained it in detail in another video that I have to upload. That they basically the government was paying people to have sex with me so that they can ruin my life when it got to this point. And if I survive their FBI or CIA suicide squad, they have a whole bunch of videos, illegally obtained videos, illegally obtained information, and they're basically sending my information out and ruining my life, professional and personal. They said that every friend I've encountered, it was in on it. They used me and treated me like shit. And you know me, once you've been indoctrinated into um people constantly treating you like shit, you think that's just how humanity is. Like, people just say certain things and you brush it off, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's a mindset thing. So you become desensitized to it. Um, but I had one friend, and every chance she got, we would hang out, but she would make sure to slip some of the most rudest comments in a joking manner. Like, she'll smile and she'll laugh and I'll laugh, but I would never say anything rude about her. And then I realized, I can only hang out with her as soon as she say like three things rude, I just leave. And I can only be around her for so long. And it got to a point where I would tell her, okay, I'm about to just go home. And she'll be like, okay, that's fine, go. And I'm like, that's not a friend. And I started realizing that's just how people have been treating me my whole life, because they were never really a friend. This was never really my family. This was all set up for people to entertain themselves by harassing me and turning me into a criminal. So, because I realized it was my whole life, I also realized that, well, one of my parents had to authorize it, but then I realized they're in it together. So I realized all the people that was involved. I've been in front of the sheriff faces my whole life. No criminal history, but they've been in and out of my life my whole life. Either the sheriff or the police. And who are the sheriff attached to the Freemasons, and then who are the only people that has access to this type of technology that can hit you with a microwave frequency, the government. So I started doing my research. The government is run by the Freemasons. And then I started listening to their words, and they were like, well, we want you to cut your throat because you know too much information. They also say things like, everybody in the White House, as in America, worships the ground you walk on, which means they worship the world, they worship America, they worship the American government, they don't worship God. Okay, so since the world is run by the Freemasons, and they want me to cut my throat. I did my research on the Freemasons, and when you are telling the truth and spilling their secrets, there's only three ways for you to kill yourself or have them kill you. I think it's by hanging, um, being thrown, or having your, I know having your, slitting your own throat or having your throat slit, being hung, and being something from the highest point of Christendom. And I realize I am the firstborn son in my family. My mama always talks about another eldest brother, but she never goes into detail. And I've asked plenty of times over the last 28 years. Matter of fact, I'll ask again today, but she never talks about it. And then I realized, okay, well, if he's not in the picture, then I am the firstborn son. So, in order to progress in the ranks of Freemasonry, you have to make a sacrifice, a firstborn son sacrifice. So I realized that my suffering in my whole entire life was because of a deal someone else made. Um, I've openly admitted to any criminal act that could have gotten me in this situation, but all of this was going on prior to when that criminal act occurred. So I came to the conclusion that they made that criminal act occur. It was raped. I raped somebody, and I openly admit to it. I sent out multiple videos about it, and I've explained why it happened, when it happened, where it happened, and I even told the voices I'll happily go to court and follow due process, but you have to also understand that in order for something to like that to happen, and I would never do it, and they have V2K beaming and signaling inside my brain stem inside, and they are controlling my nervous system, swelling one finger, only sending it to one finger so it could stop my performance at work. They violated all of my human rights and invaded my mind, messed with my brain chemistry, and it is called MK Ultra. And I am gonna make a detailed video. I already made a video on how I felt and what occurred, but I'm gonna make a detailed video of how MK Ultra works, the mind control, subliminal messages, and then like active messages, and then messing with brain chemistry, and then messing with your sleep pattern in your sleep. And in order for you to be mind controlled, you have to be sleep deprived. In order for everything to go smoothly according to their plan, they have to implant thoughts into your brain, and they have to implant stuff in your dreams, and they have to, like, as of right now, I feel like they plant my face. uh my nose kind of swelled up, my eyes look a little different. In order for exactly, yeah, in order for them to control you, they have to make you very tired and sleep deprived, and that's it. That's it. Basically, I'm suffering and being punished for what they created. So I don't know these people. I don't care about these people. I don't consent to their torture. I don't give a damn about their existence. Everybody is bothering me. I've done nothing to anyone. I went to the sheriff. I told the sheriff what happened. They didn't want to hear it. The sheriff has chased me around the city of Orlando many times. Or, sorry, not chased, but followed me. And when I was driving outside of the state of Florida a few months ago, I want to say 7 months ago, probably in April or May or March, probably March, a whole bunch of sheriffs pulled into the gas station that's like at Hiawassee and Silver Star. Undercover cars, informants, drug dealers, a whole bunch of sheriffs. And at that time, I didn't know what was actually going on. I just packed my clothes up and I left. And I was going to leave the state and just go. And didn't know where I was going, didn't know what I was doing, but was just going to go. And they, I realized then it was a sheriff, but I thought it was for something completely different. But turns out it was because I'm a targeted individual, and they wanted me to come back to Orlando and kill myself in Orlando. Inside of this house, they want me to commit suicide in Orlando, in this house. And I realized at the same time that Disney is inside of Orlando. Disney is notoriously known for being satanic. Not only are they satanic, not only are the Freemasons satanic, but they are also notoriously known for child sex trafficking and pedophilia. If this has been going on since I was a child, mind you, I'm always going to say this on camera. They can see what I'm seeing. They can see through my phone because it's the government. The government's in all of our phones, they're on all of our data. They can see through they can see through your eyes. They can see what you're seeing. They tell me all the time what I'm reaching for or what I'm doing before I'm going to do it. And it's remote neural monitoring. Yeah, they are on your biofrequency, the signal that your brain gives off. But at the same time, I've also learned, yeah, they could read your thoughts and know what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it because you thought about it already. But at the same time, in order for them to obtain the teenage pornography that they want, or see through your eye, like see everything that you have going on from childhood to now, okay, they can access your memories if it's remote neural monitoring. Yeah, they can. They could also manipulate dreams, but I really think that they either take those memories and sell them to the pedophiles that run this country because the Freemasons run the country, and pedophilia and pedophiles, people don't even understand how big that is in America. America is basically ran by pedophiles. Um, so what they do is they're watching everybody. It's not just targeted individuals by a frequency that gets hacked. It's everybody is hacked. Everybody is being watched. Everybody is being monitored. Everybody's being recorded. Everyone's being manipulated. And people don't understand how serious that is. Just like I think it was The Witcher, but it was like the cartoon version, and many people won't know what The Witcher is, but basically they started creating their own monsters so that they would have something to hunt. So America creates their own enemies so that they could keep the businesses running. The sheriff's doing something. The the FBI doing something. FBI is supposed to be there to stop terrorism. Turn out they are the terrorists. They terrorize their own citizens. America creates their own enemies to feed their prison system, to line the judge's pockets, to create reasons to siphon money into certain directions in the judicial system, in the political system, just all of it. Yeah, it's a lot. But I just wanted to break that down because this is my finger. I think I want to say this started a week ago. I've been making videos, and it's a lot of videos I have